golden things. Hello everyone, nice to see you here. My name is Anina and I am an Ashtanga yoga teacher, and today we're gonna learn why something called Shavasana is one of the most important parts of your yoga practice and how you can start practicing this healing asana the right way. Gold rings, gold leaves. So after a deep yoga practice, one of the best things that you can do for yourself is to let your body settle, and the perfect pose for that is called Shavasana. The common English name that you might have heard for Shavasana is corpse pose, and this asana is usually added in the end of a yoga sequence. The purpose of Shavasana is to integrate the practice we have just done, and it's also an opportunity for us to learn how we can actively take ourselves into a state of relaxation. Shavasana is when our nervous system can switch to the parasympathetic state, which is when our body can digest and heal and rejuvenate itself. And so after you've done a stimulating and upregulating asana practice, Shavasana is the down regulator. Many yoga practitioners, myself included, we often want to shorten our rest time after our yoga practice, and we all have things to do in our days, and because we have such speedy lifestyles, it might be also very difficult for some of us to invite the body to experience the stillness that Shavasana has to offer. Yet it's so important that we do not skip Shavasana, because it's only after the practice is finished is when all the healing energies can integrate. You can think of Shavasana as a time of assimilation of all the information that your active asana practice has put into your body. So during the final state of relaxation, your body, your nervous system, and all the layers of your energy gets to digest it all and bring it all into a state of balance. And this is basically what's going to make your yoga practice more healing and sustainable in long term. For Shavasana, we're lying down on our back, so if you were practicing yoga with a ponytail or your hair tied in the back, you might just want to let your hair go so there's nothing poking in the back of your head. So coming into Shavasana, we want to make sure that we bring the spine to natural alignment as much as possible. You can rest your arms gently out of the body so that the energy can move around the body. Palms are facing up, so there's a little bit more surrender and letting go in the pose. As we come into Shavasana, we're coming into a place of cooling down, surrender, and stillness. You can bring your feet and legs just a little bit wider than the hips to let the legs and the belly relax. And here you just simply want to let your body soften and just be aware of your natural cycle of your breath. I like to do a full mental body scan during Shavasana to let go of any tension in each part of my body and relaxing into the earth. Starting with my eyes and face, unclenching the jaw, relaxing the shoulders, and then working my way down the body all the way to the tip of my toes. By my sun, feet step over splinters of the moon. So generally you would want to get as close as 10 minutes for your Shavasana, but if you have a very vigorous and dynamic yoga practice, then even 20 minutes is good. If you are feeling very anxious in Shavasana or feeling like Vata dosha is out of balance, then taking a small towel or a blanket and covering your eyes and ears can be very soothing. You can also place the bottoms of your feet gently touching a wall, and this can really help feeling safer in the body and take down any feeling of stimulation so that you can practice letting go in Shavasana. When the doshas are out of balance, especially Vata and Pitta dosha, you might find that you can't really find that state of relaxation, or you have a hard time letting go in Shavasana, and this can take some time. Shavasana is an asana, it's a pose just like all the others, and that's the practice of it. Golden thing. Especially if you are new to yoga, then Shavasana might look like a great opportunity to take a nap at the end of the practice, but that's really not the essence of this pose. We are meant to be relaxed but fully awake. If you are falling asleep every time that you lie down for Shavasana, even if you're not trying to, then this might mean that there is an underlying exhaustion going on and you really want to take a look into that. So now I really want you to take all this information in, go roll out your yoga mat and allow yourself to deeply relax. Like I said, Shavasana is usually added in the end of the yoga sequence, but you can still do this anytime, anywhere you like. I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you're watching from, and I will see you guys soon in the next one. Bye! So after a deep yoga practice, one of the best things you can do for yourself. So after a deep yoga practice, one of the best things you can do, Mama Kitty, please. So after a deep yoga practice, one of the best things you can do for yourself is to let your body settle, and the perfect asana for that is called Shavasana. How many kisses?